From our amazing title sponsors, Kabel, Director Global, Ms. Kirti Kabra, Chief Marketing Officer, Kabel, Mr. Sushil Sharma. We also have our captains, Ahmedabad Defenders Captain, Muthuswamy Abavu, Bengaluru Torpedoes Captain Matt West, Calicut Heroes Captain. Hello everyone, welcome to the launch press conference of the 4th edition.
Come on board and sponsor this sort of a game. Yes, to an extent, we believe that Kabel is also supporting country in bringing up this sort of a game, because we've been, all glued to cricket. Cricket becomes a religion or probably the heartbeat. But then, what is more important that the other games also get sort of a promotion. And we are happy that volleyball is a sort of a game which is very popular in tier 2, tier 3 more. So it's a fastest growing game among the youth. And that is where the brand also resilient with this sort of, or resonates very well with this game. Because I look at agility, power, and sort of connectivity and teamwork. And that is what Kabel stands for. And we are not only looking at just the TRP or the numbers, but we are looking at more promoting the spirit of the game and getting connected to, tier 2, tier 3 towns as well, and promote this game. We look at, and I was very happy to hear Tuhin saying, we used to rank some 148 number, and today we rank below 50. We would like to see probably, where India would be ranking among the top 3. That's what we look forward to. Thank you.
Great opportunity for all of us, for Indian volleyball, to have all of you present here today. And we couldn't have started our league, our season 4 of a league, which is on a great occasion of Gandhi Jayanti and Dussehra tomorrow, which is 2nd of October when our league kickstarts. But without further ado, I would love and I'm very honored to welcome our 2 very distinguished guests today. On my right, first is Ms. Kirti Kabra. She is the co-promoter and director of Global, and also the CMO of Kabel, Mr. Sushil Sharma. Thank you to both of you for coming on board of Prime Volleyball League and partnering with us, because at the end of the day, when we do any league, any sporting event, the biggest thing and the most important factor are the sponsors who come on board and who show a lot of faith and belief in the sport. Because all of us who have been involved with the sport of volleyball, we have taken up this because it's probably one of the biggest played team sport in the world. And the way India has performed over the last few years, and thanks to our Prime Volleyball League and all the support of all the players who are sitting here, the team captains, they all play a very important part. So thank you so much to all the players from all the 10 teams. And I'm sure this year the league is going to be even very tightly contested because all the teams are very, very strong. And I think, and I hope, and I wish that the best team comes out to be the winner.
Thank you for coming here. It's a very special thing to come back to Hyderabad. Our first season was here and we were a league of 7 teams just starting off. Every year we've gained new viewers. Every year we've seen Indian team ranking grow higher. Every year we've seen new followers who are watching this game and loving it. And every year we've gained teams. From 7 teams, we are now a proud family of 10 teams. The 10th team, the Goa Guardians, joined us this year. So as you can make out, this is one of the few sports where the journey has been completely on the upswing. And I want to tell you 2 things that perhaps separate us a little bit from most of the leagues going around. The first is that we are not our relationship with the franchises and teams which work with us is very different from any other league. Today, we are sitting out here to be able to do these arrangements because the Hyderabad team has done so much work in helping us get the venue, get good hotel rates. The Bangalore team has contributed, the Kolkata team has contributed. So we do not operate like a league where only one person gives orders and say, here's what we want to do. We take everybody in confidence, work with them and make it. And that is why instead of losing teams, as a lot of other leagues are going around the country are losing, we are gaining teams every year because we build trust and we build families. We don't build just franchises. So I think that's one thing that's very different for us. The second is every franchisee that we've got on board out here is not just doing it for a volleyball team that wins. They're doing it because they think this is a chance to change Indian volleyball and Indian sport. Almost every one of the teams that you're dealing with today, they have academies, they have places where they are getting scholarships for players, they're trying to push the game in rural areas, they're doing tournaments, and that's not just because they're going to get players tomorrow who are going to play for them. They're doing it because they believe that volleyball is one sport where India can play, as Sir has said, very soon in the Olympics, and we all have a dream to see Indian volleyball reach there. So this league that you see, this season 4 of this league is just one part of this amazing journey as we are trying to move towards making sure that India is a volleyball power in the future. And I think what I most delight in is every year that we do the league is a celebration of that desire for India to be volleyball champions. Thank you.
Like you said, very big fan base has been for Calicut Heroes because this is my 3rd season in Calicut. So as a captain, like you said, we are defending champions. We try to do that again because no one team has been retained the championship. So we are trying to do that. And we had a training as much possible. In the last 3 weeks, we had a very good training.
You'd have to ask Satu. And then you'd probably have to ask the receivers playing against Satu. But yeah, going back to your first question, in general, my experience has been that Indian people are really kind, hospitable human beings. It's not hard to ingrain yourself in a culture where people are very open-minded and kind and love food. That helps a lot, you know, that like sitting down at the dinner table and conversing and eating good food together will bring you together as a team, and playing little stupid games that we do. Yeah, it's been easy. It's been really easy.
Like last year, we are in the finals, but unfortunately, we lose that because, see, it's a part of the match. It's a part of the game. Some team wins, sometimes you lose. But what we learn from there, we have like 15 to 20 days camp in Ahmedabad, and we are back with our backbone, like our coaching staff and management. They are doing really great, and so we are prepared for what we're going to do in the league, and definitely we are playing a very good volleyball here.
हैं ऑल्सो सब जानना चाहेंगे कि केएल राहुल ने अभी तक कुछ एडवाइस भेजी है आप लोगों के लिए. इफ़ यू डोंट नो गाइस, केएल राहुल इज़ द ओनर ऑफ द गोवा गार्डियंस टीम.
अभी नई टीम है, लेकिन हमारा मतलब स्टाफ वगैरह प्लेयर्स काफ़ी अच्छे हैं, तो हमें इतना प्रेशर का बिल्कुल भी वो नहीं है कि हमारे स्टाफ भी सब बहुत स्पोर्टिव है, सब चीज़ें काफ़ी अच्छे हैं. हमारा सिर्फ एक ही है कि जीतना भी साथ है और हारना भी साथ है. ये सब नहीं है कि प्रेशर है, ये सब चीज़ें नहीं है. और केएल राहुल सर की बात रही, हम सब भी खुश है, सब प्लेयर्स खुश है, वॉलीबॉल पूरी फैमिली खुश है कि इतने बड़े स्टार हमारे वॉलीबॉल फैमिली में जुड़े हैं, और वो जल्दी आएंगे मैच देखने के लिए.
हम सब यही चाहते हैं. नेक्स्ट इज हैदराबाद ब्लैक हॉक्स कैप्टन. द
pleasure to be a captain of Black Hawks teams, and how you say, the Black Hawks put all the effort and the sponsor to promote this event here, and I think the first thing they wanted to promote the volleyball, to celebrate the volleyball in the city, and bring more childs to play in volleyball, and make the volleyball image in the India becomes bigger.
That's all we want.
नमस्ते सबको. टीम बहुत बढ़िया मतलब आप पंकज भाई का नाम लिए मैं उनको हार्टली बहुत रेस्पेक्ट करता हूँ मतलब इतने बड़े खिलाड़ी हैं डेविड ली बहुत बढ़िया कोच हैं उनके अंडर ट्रेनिंग होके वो मतलब उनका गेम इम्प्रूव होके वो लोग बाद में बाहर आए हमने परचेस किया हमारा टीम बहुत अच्छा बना है इस बार कोऑर्डिनेशन सब और इस बार का कोच भी हमारा बहुत अच्छा है टीम सब एक होके अच्छे खेल रहे हैं तो नेक्स्ट परफॉर्मेंस भी ऐसा ही रहेगा थैंक्स
जी बिल्कुल नेक्स्ट इज थैंक यू सो मच लास्ट बट नॉट द लीस्ट मुंबई मीटियोर्स काफ़ी अच्छे फॉरेन प्लेयर्स इस बार ऐड हुए हैं थोड़ा बता सकते हैं कि प्लेयर्स का कैसे परफॉर्म कर रहे हैं स्क्वाड में उनका मेल जोल कैसा है बाकी प्लेयर्स के साथ
2 फॉरेन प्लेयर हमारे नॉर्वे कंट्री से आए हैं और ये अच्छी बात है कि दोनों एक कंट्री से हैं तो उनका आपस में कोऑर्डिनेशन दोनों का अच्छा है कम्युनिकेशन में कोई ज़्यादा प्रॉब्लम नहीं है और काफ़ी अच्छा परफॉर्म कर रहे हैं और क्या कहते हैं टीम के साथ काफ़ी सेट हो गए हैं दोनों प्लेयर और जो यंग प्लेयर भी हमारी टीम के साथ जुड़े हैं उनके लिए भी मैं कुछ कहना चाहूँगा कि हमने कुछ दिनों में कुछ फ्रेंडली मैचेस खेले हैं और उसमें मेरे माइंड में था कि वो प्लेयर थोड़ा प्रेशर फील करेंगे क्योंकि इतना इजी नहीं है इस प्लेटफॉर्म पे खेलना चारों तरफ लाइटें रहती हैं पब्लिक रहता है तो लेकिन उन्होंने अच्छा परफॉर्म किया और आई एम हैप्पी फॉर दैट तो हम प्रिपेयर हैं सीज़न में अच्छा परफॉर्म करने के लिए
You know, we've been playing among ourselves also. We've not played outside that much. I think the biggest thing, that's 2 things that have happened. One is that a breath of fresh air in terms of the foreign players and coaches who come. We took a conscious decision that we'll bring, you know, top international players. So from year 1, people like David Lee, who's played for the Olympics, is the Olympic gold medalist. He's now the coach of the Bangalore Torpedoes. So when they come, they bring a different ethos to the game. They bring a different style to the game. They bring new thought processes, what's happening in the world. Today, if you look around, the majority of teams out here, sitting out here, have international coaches, all of whom are using the best techniques in the world. And I think that's one great thing. The second thing is कि हमारे देश में वॉलीबॉल के 2 घराने होते हैं. One is the North Indian घराना and one is the South Indian घराना. Just like South Indian and North Indian classical music. और सबसे बड़ी बात है कि first couple of years there was much more of a South Indian gharana. Lot of the players were more from the south. Today, if you see, because of the spread of volleyball and how prime volleyball has moved, today south and the north are almost equally there. You look around, there are 4 captains from the south, 4 captains from the north, and there are 2 international captains. What more could you ask for in terms of integration? So I think that's the one great thing. We've managed to spread the game and its popularity around the country. And I think we have brought a lot of international influence in our game, which is only going to be great, not just for our league, but for Indian volleyball.
Is when the top boss of the global federation, which is Fabio, as you mentioned, Fabio Azevedo, took the name in his interaction with Indian media, where he mentioned that at a global level, the global body of volleyball, FIVB, they have now also partnered or they're looking at doing a lot of grassroots development and association with firms. And that's what they have tied up with the Abhinav Bindra Foundation, which is doing a lot of good work at a grassroots level for volleyball all over the country, in schools all over the country, where kids are getting impacted at a daily basis. Not only that, a lot of, I would say, corporates have come on board, and they are supporting volleyball at a grassroots level. And as some of the names that you mentioned, there are many more. There's another grassroots level tournament, and I would say a movement which has started, which is called Brahmaputra Volleyball League, which has again been adopted by FIVB as one of their first global foundation work that they've done. I think globally, this is the first project that they've adopted. So I think these things are becoming important because it clearly shows that the global body is interested in India. They are doing a lot of work. Not only that, our main national coach, Mr. Dragan, who's also now part of our Prime Volleyball League, they are also being supported by the global body, FIVB. He's been placed in India by FIVB, which clearly shows that the sport of volleyball, in the eyes of the global body, is very important for India, for the India story for all of us. And I think the elements of the success, and I would say we've just started taking those baby steps, we've seen how our world ranking has improved over the last 2 years, which has already been, we've discussed that earlier. So yes, we are thankful to the global body. All the players, the international players who come and play in this league, they come through the FIVB transfer system. So our league is recognized by FIVB, the global body. So I think we are all taking the right steps. Now it's just a matter of time, and probably all of us are sitting here with the one single dream of seeing India play at the Olympics. If not in LA 28, definitely 32. Thank you.